Capricorn, welcome back. I'm going to see what wants to come out, past, present, future, usual shenanigans. If this does resonate, like, share and subscribe. Stop. I shuffled the deck. I never checked the back. The devil on the back of the deck. And I was fully, I was like, you can't do Cappy again. Just do a different sign. Like, there's too much Cappy on the channel. Do Sag, do Libra. I feel guided to do those signs as well, but something was like, no, I just want to do Cappy, and there you are. I didn't see this before I started. Love that. First card out, 10 of Pentacles, 122. Sun. It's very abundant. It's very abundant. It's a dream come true. Something is complete. Full moon in Aries today. The Magician on the back of the deck. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's over. Pluto on the move. November 19th. 2:02 on the clock. A bright new day. A new beginning, a new season, breakthrough energy. You're going to be able to move in a way you've never moved before. Integration, something's lighter. Effortless action, being able to take action on what you want to, make instant decisions, very connected to your intuition, healthy masculine energy. Being able to put the plan into action, a trust in the process. It feels like having to master many different levels to get to this point. People could see this new season as a stroke of luck. It feels like this energy is here already, but things are going to continue to expand physically. Things are going to continue to evolve physically, but the energy's here. You could still be shedding, you could still be releasing the past, the residue of the past, but something's here. This new beginning has opened up. Karmic cycle done. It feels like healing the father wound. This is going to affect every relationship you have moving forward. Mastering communication, clearing the throat chakra, a balanced approach to things. 9 of Cups, recent past. It's like the emotions had to be tended to before you could get started on something physically that was for your protection. Emotional reactivity isn't always good for business. It's not good when you've got to make certain decisions. It's learning how to be the calm in the storm, mastering your inner chaos, mastering chaos, the Tower. There's been a delay on some kind of physical outcome, some kind of reward, some kind of financial gain, some kind of physical thing that you're building, or a home or business. Mastering emotion. Even lack is a tool. It takes away distraction. Sometimes we need to be in lack or to lose something in order to master being without the thing, so that when we then get that thing back, that our relationship with it is different. We're able to enjoy it. We're not so attached to things. Mastering emotion, Leo energy, strength. This cycle is done. Something is over. It's not going to be how it was. Seeing clearly at the end of illusion, the end of having to fight to hold on. Remember the bigger picture. You are everyone that came before you. Ancestral healing. There's more to things than meet the eye. Things make sense in retrospect. You could be hearing things, receiving information, or things just coming up in conversation around you to confirm that you are on the right path, that you are meant to be doing what you're doing because it is you. It's part of you. Maybe something that others done before you. that you hear about, or it comes up in family conversation, or how someone got over something or managed to free themselves from something or start a business or whatever it is. It's like it was in you to succeed. It's already been done it before. I can do it again. You've already done it again, even if it wasn't you that done it. Your ancestors have overcome things so that you don't have to. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you can just walk straight through this. Trust in your own power, trust in the light, but don't shun the dark. There's something coming through about really embracing the light and the dark, to not reject any part of you. Justice in your favor, near future energy. Libra. Okay, justice. Yeah. It's like, what's coming through with this is maybe you feel, yeah, 4 of Swords, Temperance. Justice, 5 of Pentacles, the Moon, High Priestess. What's coming through with this? Is the more you have, the more responsibility, the more things need your attention, the more things you have to focus on, the more money you have, the more you need to be on point. You have to keep up to date, financial education. Stay on point when it comes to keeping track of what you're doing, your finances. If you start investing in things, it's like more to manage. And when there's more to manage, there's less time for you. Yes, you can create time for you. You can create ways of working to where your time's your own. But there's something coming through here about it was never about the money. It was never about what you're physically building that was truly the fulfillment, the desire, the satisfaction. It was always deeper than that. Maybe you wanted it not to be deeper than that because maybe you were seen as too deep. This High Priestess Moon energy feels like whimsical wizard kind of thing. Maybe didn't fit in, misunderstood kind of energy, wise beyond your years kind of energy. Things have been taken away, not as punishment, but to remove distraction so you can focus on what you truly cherish, which is your own personal evolution, growth, understanding. It was ancestral healing, deciding what you truly want. Now it's not just making something for the sake of something. There's a reason, the value, the intention, your why is different. This is going to change everything moving forward. You don't just have to keep doing things. You know why you're doing things and why you won't do things. It's not, it doesn't define you. It's like you don't need to make something work in order to feel better. You don't need to make something work in order to prove who you are. It feels like you needed to be good without this thing that you're creating in order to create it. And this journey has come to a close. Now it's the good time. Now it's time to enjoy, to get creative, to go full steam ahead. Trust yourself. You've learned a lot. You've grown. Boundaries have been set. Queen of Swords, King of Wands. It's over. The cycle's over. That's going to mean something different to all of you. Ascension. liberation. Yeah, new opportunities coming in, new energies, end of a karmic cycle. This is going to feel like a second chance at life. Like you've lived one life and it's coming to an end, and now you're starting afresh. You're having a second chance. You should have never made it. The World. Six of Wands. Phoenix rising. End of burden. It's okay now. Your inner child's at peace. Something's at peace. Making peace with the past. Making peace with yourself, with those that come before you. It's not been easy. Strength, Tower. You're being asked to remember the warrior within you. What you've already overcome. Like, this is light work. This season is light work. Maybe it doesn't feel like work because of how much you faced. It's like, it's easy to run one race, but if you run that one race 10 times, the 11th time of running that one easy race, it's not, because it's like you're drained from the last 10 rounds. It's like the last fight, the final hurdle, and it's not even a fight to fight, it's a fight to break through. Like, you don't have to get up to fight, you just got to get up to enjoy, get up to celebrate, find the energy, restore, recharge, do what you need to fill your cup. Remember who you are. You can do this. You have what it takes. Do things that remind you where you came from, who you are. Honor your ancestors. Confidence, self-trust. Not everyone wants you to win. You need to double down on yourself at this time. Be your best friend. Speak to yourself. If you need to, like, how are you feeling? Ask yourself, how are you feeling? What do you need? It's like, if you find yourself steam training ahead doing something, but you feel like you're out of sorts, just stop. Like, if you were sitting down watching someone cleaning and you could see they were starting to get tired or worn out, and you'd offer to help them, or you'd advise them to sit down. It would hurt you to see someone keep burning themselves out if you were just sitting there watching it. Watch yourself. Ask, do you need help? Do you need a minute? Let it all go. Sit down. It's not worth it. You're worth more. Drop the weight. Put the kettle on. Emperor. Moving forward. Mastering how you take action. It doesn't have to be done in a certain way. You can do things your way. It's okay to rest. It's okay to take a minute. What's the point of doing anything if you're not doing it how you want to do it? It's going to be a better outcome if you do it your way. Authenticity, the highest vibration. There is something coming through about mastering how to keep moving through loss, where emotion doesn't leave you physically stuck, doesn't cause some kind of creative paralysis. Learning to hold space for pain. To keep things in order when things are in chaos. To master order in chaos. It feels like, yeah, King of Wands, the Emperor, the Sun. It's very masculine, healthy masculine energy. Alright, let me finish this first. I'm being told to scrap this now and move on to something, but I just want to check these last 3 cards if I can. Yeah. Closing out old cycles, old emotions coming back up, external influences, past things coming up. It could trigger you. You could find yourself questioning things you haven't questioned for years, questioning your beliefs, wondering why you're doing something, wondering if there's even any point. Are you even, is the ways that you're doing things, whether it's lifestyle, what you're working on, the way you, what you consume in terms of eating, what you watch, what you listen to, like how, your behaviors, who you're around. It's like questioning everything, that dark night of the soul kind of energy. But it doesn't just feel like that. It feels like questioning your past self, questioning this self. your past self doesn't feel like you, this self doesn't feel like you. What's coming up is young Sheldon when he has the, when he goes to the, is it a psychology class? And he has like, what they call it, an existential crisis, or where it's like, what's real, what's fake? Am I even real? Am I even like, are you even here or are you not here? And it's like, it feels a bit trippy. You're breaking past narratives so you can write something new. It's a clean slate. There is no label. There is no box. There's no identity. You are more than a label. This is a chance to break free from that. What's coming through really is that Aquarius energy. Some of you, is that you asked to have a family or asked to change a family dynamic, wanting unconditional love, wanting to heal, forgive, blossom in a family, unconditional love in terms of community, the people you're around, a healing of the heart, being around those that truly cherish you, those that you can trust, people that give what you give, a building on relationships, wanting those around you that invest what you invest. An idea that you've had, and if what's coming through is like a child daydreaming of how they'd want a friendship to be, or it's like how they'd want something to be. It's that kind of daydreamy energy. There's a commitment coming in here. As I split the deck, the lovers, we've got the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords, and with this Page of Swords, Two of Cups, it's like a dream, an idea. There's a very pure, innocent kind of wonder coming through with this. What was that you just showed me? Okay. It's that in order to get to this kind of relationship, Five of Cups, Three of Swords, King of Cups, Empress, in order to even be ready to be up to being in this kind of commitment, there was things that you needed to learn. It feels like this is a commitment that you've always wanted, but it's like maybe this same commitment was available to you, but it wasn't for the right reasons. It's like something that you wanted, but it wasn't reciprocated. It was like having to work through your own shadow, work through your own limiting beliefs, your own unhealthy masculine or unhealthy feminine tendencies to prepare you for what you've asked for. This is a very healthy relationship. It's not something that everyone gets to experience in their lifetime. This is a blessing. This isn't something to be taken lightly in terms of, we all have many relationships, but this kind of unconditional love, this life partner kind of energy isn't something that you see for everyone. Not saying that it's not possible for everyone, but it's like we're responsible. It takes us, like we have to be able to meet what we are asking for. It feels like you've put in a lot of work to prepare for this. It's peaceful, it's caring, it's warming. I'm seeing like a fire burning. It's cozy. That's how it feels, like a cozy feeling. But there's had to be, it feels like you've changed a lot. What you want, how you move. There's been so much growth. there's been a long period of, like a long delay for this growth. You may have felt like this was a delay, like nothing's happening. It's hard to even see how extreme your own transformation's been when you're with you all the time. It's like if you haven't seen someone for ages, it's easier to see the changes when you see them next than it is if you're living with someone every day. Maybe you don't really appreciate how far you've actually come. It's like, what I want to say is like changing fate, the world wheel of fortune, changing like you've put you and yours on a new path, breaking generational cycles, patterns from some kind. It could have really felt like a curse. I don't use that lightly, and I don't believe in that, because you got to believe in it for it to be that. But maybe someone did back somewhere way back, or maybe you kind of did as well, and that was part of the programming. But it feels like spiritually like a dark cloud. And this is now a bright new beginning. This is like you're free from this. 9 of Pentacles, dreams and wishes come true. It's very abundant energy. You in your power, and the Lovers again wanting to come out. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others perhaps too much, loving, comforting, emotional and intuitive. And then we have no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from over-analysing the options. Cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others, dependable, protective, chivalrous and humorous. And we've got be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. Sag energy. Hermit, number 9. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, excellent craftsmanships and long-term projects. What's actually coming through with this card isn't so much what it says, but to learn from those that have come before you. Maybe it's time to ask questions, to get to know your ancestors on a deeper level. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Guys, it's nearly Halloween and I'm actually so jarred because Halloween is like the only time of the year that I really love. And I'm so not in the mood. Like, you know, it's just like the wrong time. Because, and it's like, I don't want my mood, my emotional reactivity to get in the way. It's like, oh, so I'm like, oh, bar humbug. Like, I ain't doing no Halloween this year. F Halloween, F everything, F everyone. But it's like, oh, who's that really bothering? Like, just do it for you. But it's like, oh, I'm just not in the mood. And then it's like, I don't want to put the bad mood on my Halloween. Do I just forget that Halloween exists this year? No, I probably won't. Even if I'm in the worst mood, I'm going to be just like, I don't know, dressed up, doing spells, sitting by myself in the dark, drinking brandy. King of Cups fell out. Move through the emotions. Rolling with the punches, the alligator, number 50. The snake, transmutation, number 6. Could be seeing 4-7 a lot. Snake medicine people are very rare. Their initiation involves experiencing and living through multiple snake bites, which allows them to transmute all poisons, be they mental, physical, spiritual, or emotional. The power of snake medicine is the power of creation, for it embodies sexuality, psychic energy, alchemy, reproduction, and ascension, or immortality. The transmutation of the life, death, rebirth cycle is exemplified by the shedding of snake's skin. It is the energy of wholeness, cosmic consciousness, and the ability to experience anything willingly and without resistance. It is the knowledge that all things are equal in creation, and that those things which might be experienced as poison can be eaten, ingested, integrated, and transmuted if one has the proper state of mind. Though the Atlantean, who later returned as Hermes and was the father of alchemy, used the symbology of 2 snakes intertwining around a sword to represent healing. Complete understanding and acceptance of the male and female within each organism creates a melding of the 2 into one, thereby producing divine energy. This medicine teaches you on a personal level that you are a universal being through accepting all aspects of your life. You can bring about the transmutation of the fire medicine. This fire energy, when functioning on the material plane, creates passion, desire, procreation, and physical vitality. On the emotional plane, it becomes ambition, creation, resolution, and dreams. On the mental plane, it becomes intellect, power, charisma, and leadership. When this snake energy reaches the spiritual plane, it becomes wisdom, understanding, wholeness, and connection to the Great Spirit. If you have chosen this symbol, there is a need within you to transmute some thought, action, or desire so that wholeness may be achieved. This is heavy magic, but remember, magic is no more than a change in consciousness. Become the magician or the enchantress, transmute the energy, and accept the power of the fire. 3447 on the clock. Got the 6 of Wands. Crystal, beryl, chakra, brow. After much hard work, things are moving forward again, and it's time to take charge of the situation and act. Be inspired and inspire others. The beryl crystal will encourage activity and inspiration. It's a time of illumination and spiritual growth, bringing inner peace and understanding. The pitfall of this success is having too much pride in what you have achieved and not realizing that there is still more to do. Don't let your plans stagnate. Act now. Beryl will help to keep you moving forward and relieve the stress if all gets a bit too much. Page number 60 has the beryl. We've got the 2 of Cups. Rhodochrosite, chakra sacral. A relationship is important at this point. It may involve a lover or partner, but whoever it is definitely about mutual giving and receiving. There is a physical attraction, a desire, and you will feel a new connection, whether with an existing lover or new partner, perhaps meeting your twin soul. Rhodochrosite promotes passion and frees you from emotional drawbacks. Your sacral chakra is the center of sexual energy. It could be time to release it. There will also be new bonds of unity or confirmation of an agreement in other areas of your life. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite. I need to make a crystal song like the Element song. Alright, Jodie, that's just so I can remember this head. Manage your resources wisely. Help out those less fortunate. Where's the gold deck? Oh, and then we split the deck. We got death. Sign Scorpio, crystal, crocoite, not a hello, mate. Crocoite. It kind of looks like coral. Big changes are happening in your life as it's the end of one period and the start of another. As one door closes, so another will open for you. Look within and reflect on what you really want from life. For you have the chance to be free, leaving behind the things you don't need and moving forward. But don't let old habits, fears and beliefs hold you back. Here. Release what you don't need. Don't dwell on the past and be in the moment. Transformation will follow. What to the caterpillar is the end of the world, to the master is a butterfly. This is a new beginning for you. Enjoy it and see its beauty, rather than focusing on the sometimes difficult transformation. Crocoite can smooth the rough seas of change and help you ride even the greatest and most uncomfortable of challenges. Scorpio suggests a need to dig deeper under the surface to find fulfillment. The crown chakra is your connection to the universe and all the possibilities that can exist for you. Page number 27. It's a crystal. Oh, my mum. You know, I've been all made up, 4 million Aries, 4 million Aries, 4 million Aries. And then today I was just on the phone to my aunt for like 3 hours. We were just chatting about all sorts of nonsense as usual. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's the 4 million Aries. I didn't even realise it was today, it was 17th. I don't know. I was like, oh, 17th. I even said to her, I was like, oh, aren't you Aries? I was like, do you know there's a 4 million Aries coming up on the 17th? She was like, oh, yeah. I was like, no, not today. The 17th. Yeah, it's the 17th. Stress may be an issue during this time. Gemini. Moon in Gemini. You think, Pluto, you think. Okay, so what's the Salulu to the Delulu? Strength. 2 on the clock. Yeah, get on with it. Get over it. Get under it with the 2 of Cups. Right. And the gold deck, where are you? And we've got the Dreamer, full energy, major arcana again. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Got the Queen of Wands on the back of the deck. Just a couple of timing, like, what's the 411 here? Oh, alright. Oh, guys, this person may live across the other side of the planet. You may be moving. You may be traveling to meet this person, or so happens somebody's traveling to where you're at. You just bump into them. This person could live in a different area, or it's like you move away with this person very impulsively. There's definitely a change of location coming through here. Something that wasn't possible is now possible. It's like this union makes something possible, balancing out each other's strengths and weaknesses. You could have a similar mission, a similar dream, a similar purpose. This is growing something as a partnership for the long term. Something's coming through. I was watching Friends, and when Monica was saying about how when she's getting married, that she's sad that she's not going to get that first crush feeling, like at the beginning of a relationship, that honeymoon energy, what some people call it. What's coming through with this is that it's like that honeymoon energy is normally like built off novelty, of expectation. This is a deeper feeling. Like this is a forever honeymoon energy. That's the best way I can put it. Like this is passionate, this is exciting, it's playful, it's youthful, it's clear communication, feeling at peace, both on the same page. This is for the long term. Blessing, this is a blessing. Wait, 10 of Pentacles, Judgment, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. There's some fear coming through here as well about yeah. It's like before you, there's been some delay here, there's been mastering emotion, but also there's this thing of knowing what's worth fighting for. You could have fought for things where someone wasn't fighting for you back. You can't, it's like fighting a losing battle. You can't fight to stay in something when the other person doesn't even want to be there. There's something here about patience, of learning lessons in heartbreak. What's worth fighting for, what's not. You could have had a period of time where it's like nothing's worth your energy, having to really call your energy back to you. But there's definitely something shifting here. Yeah, the Emperor, Judgment, 10 of Pentacles. This is divine. Emperor, Aries energy. Again, full moon in Aries. These past heartbreaks, this past pain, you could have a lot of breakdowns. You could be experiencing a lot of emotional reactivity, a lot of breakdowns currently. Like, let it flow, let it go. Temperance, be patient with yourself. It's like, you know, sometimes it's like to get one over on our emotions, we'll do something that hurts us to take control. It's like when the emotional pain's too much, we'll do something to create a physical pain or self-sabotage our plans in some way, just because then it's like that pain's bigger than the pain that's out of our control. There's something coming through about really being kind to yourself, slowing down, making different decisions, having different coping mechanisms, comforting yourself and nurturing yourself in healthy ways, in kind ways. Really showing yourself the love that you're attracting right now as you continue to evolve. Yeah, 4-7 again. This person could have a lot of fire in their chart, a lot of earth in their chart. Strong-minded, decisive, very kind though. It's like this person's already got a plan, like their plan. They know their plan. They know what they're doing. It feels like things are just gonna come together. It's not gonna make sense, but it's gonna make perfect sense. It feels like this person's had a similar journey to you in terms of they feel like they've either given up on something or they're waiting for something. Feeling like the day's never gonna come, that this commitment will arrive. Yeah, follow your first instincts. You're gonna know what resonates. This is nothing but bliss. The Sun, 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands. It feels like you could both be a little defensive about communicating, reaching out, or it's like when you meet this person, there could be a little resistance. This could come off like untrusting energy, but it's actually because it feels like you've both been burnt. That it is hard to trust. Or it's like a remembering of loss. What's the point? It's easier to stay sad than it is to risk being happy and then being left in a sad position. But this feels like something you're aware of, that you'll see when you meet this person, or you'll feel when you meet this person, but you will still move through it and make the decision that you truly desire, regardless of the fear. Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.